Hi everyone, welcome to our latest Zazzle chat. Today we're going to be having just a short and sweet Zazzle chat. We're going to be going over a few small updates that we've made to our product pages, and we're also going to be showing you more about our brand new gym bags, which have a brand new printing process that we think is really exciting. So also don't forget that we are taking a look on Twitter, so if you have any questions as we're going along, please send us a question on Twitter. We are at Zazzle, and you can use the hashtag ZazzleChat. First up, we have made a few small changes to our product page, as we're always trying to make things better, make improvements. So you may have noticed some of these, which are really great. If you have a customizable product and you have that nice big blue Customize It button, this is now actually even faster than before. So if you take a look at one of those products, click on the Customize It button, you're going to see that that loads immediately. There's no more spinning wheel to wait while the design tool loads. So that's really exciting, make it a little easier for our designers and for our customers to really get in there and customize their designs. The next fun improvement to our product page has to do with the tools that you see over on the right in your actual design tool. We've moved the drop-down menu that shows you which design area you're working with up to the very top of those tools, so you immediately know which design area you're taking a look at and customizing. The third addition that we've made, if you're taking a look at the art view of your product, so over on the left of your product view, you have that nice little icon with the teardrop. If you click on that, you'll be seeing your art view of just your design. And over on the left, again there, we've added a new icon that looks like a grid. And this will turn on and off the red lines that you see that show you your bleed lines and your safe area. So you can turn those on and off just so you can get a better view of your actual design. Last little update. We're always working to make sure that we're an anti-spam type of company, so in those efforts, we've actually made a few updates to the way our emails work when a customer comes onto your product page and clicks on Ask This Designer, if that's a feature that you have enabled on your store. So in those updates, we've noticed that there's been a few issues there, so thank you to anyone who notified us of those. We're actually fixing those up right now, and everything will be working just as normal going on through tomorrow. So you'll be seeing that hitting reply to those emails that you receive as a designer will be working as normal by tomorrow. For now, if you'd like, you can always see the email address of the customer who's contacting you at the very top of that email you receive. So if you want to really ensure that the reply that you're making goes to that customer, you can go ahead and grab that email address from inside the body of that email to make sure you're reaching your customer. So, with that out of the way, we have some really exciting new products. Monica, what can you tell us about this new product?
Yes, so last week we launched the American Apparel gym bags. And it's really exciting, but there has been some confusion, and so hopefully today's Zazzle chat will help clear up that confusion. Yeah. So first of all, this is the gym bag. It comes in 6 different colors, and you know, it's pretty simple gym bag, pretty basic. But what we're really excited about is a new printing process. It's a process that we're calling fuZe. And how is that different from previous, different bags? So right now we have, cut and sew bags. We have sublimation. This is actually like next generation iron-on. And so I guess, you can see here, I think this is a great example. The white is actually matched to the color of the bag, and so it looks seamless to part of the design. So what the fuZe process is actually cutting out a middleman designer. So a lot of times when you go to other sites and you have a minimum order and you have a setup fee. So what exactly is that setup fee? It's having a designer go through and kind of literally help create, make your design into something that they can print on. So what fuZe does is essentially cuts out that middle person so that the computer does it for you. What it is it's a really close adhesive grip, and I think this is like a really good example. you know, it's a really close adhesive grip that's transferred on via heat. And it's so close that you can actually see the fabric material kind of shine through. So it's very durable, it's washable, and it's vibrant, colorful, and lastly, it's fast. But what it does, there are some limitations. For example, this is a good bag to show the limitations. If you zoom up to it. So it says good vibes only, but obviously, you know, it's one large iron-on, and so what it does is that it kind of outlines your pattern and cuts out anything that it finds kind of unnecessary. But for this one, you know, it does show through like, it matches the background to the bag, but you can see on this one that there is something behind that. It's matching the red, but it's still an iron-on.
So that's why if you take a look at the video that we actually have on each of the product pages for these bags, right underneath the actual product, under additional photos and videos, we have a great video there that gives you a little more tips about how to design for these bags. And one big recommendation that we have is to make sure that you're using images that have a transparent background. And this is a good example of that, because the background we will automatically match to the bag for you.
Yeah, you don't have to match it yourself, which is great. And then some white products, if you mark it as transparent, it can help you do that as well. But the best thing, if you know how to go in and make your background transparent, the fuZe process will actually help you match it. So another bag that is this, again, the white is actually, it's not from the bag, it's actually printed on, but it looks pretty good. And then, so there's some other examples. This is probably still my favorite, but I think knowing how it prints, it gives you a better idea on how to design to it.
And we're really excited about these because these are products that we previously couldn't print on with our former printing processes. Yes. So it's totally new options that we have of new fabrics. And you'll see, especially here, this is a very clear design. So you can have these intricate, detailed, really beautiful designs printed on fabric without the normal loss of clarity that you might see from other printing processes onto fabric.
Yeah. And I guess the best part of, so, you know, this is a nylon gym bag. Mm-hmm. You know, we'll be able to print on spandex, just like the things that we've never been able to print on. And this is an American Apparel gym bag. So we are just decorating the bag as opposed, and so that will give us brands that we've never been able to. And, you know, consumers, you'll be able to design on, I don't want to say any brands right now, but there are a lot of really good brands that are coming out that you will be able to design on, consumers will be able to buy. One exciting brand, if you guys can name this, is we'll be launching, I'm not going to name the brand, but if you know this brand, we'll be launching that in the next month or so, and so that's really exciting. And we'll have, it's a very fashion-forward brand, targeting young women, and so without the fuZe process, this would have been previously impossible to print on.
So it's really bringing a lot of new opportunities to pair with really high-end brands, well-known brands that will bring that customizable element to those brands.
Yeah. So that's really exciting. That being said, you know, we actually launched these gym bags first because as this kind of beta design period, and so we launched it last week. If you noticed, we haven't really been marketing these bags on the site yet. We don't have any photography for them yet. And that's coming, but we are trying to get your guys' input as designers to help us improve this process. You know, we've done our internal QA, but it's always best when we get real life examples and we get feedback. That being said, we've already gotten some feedback and we've been able to implement them. One of them was text wasn't showing up on the purple and green bags. We've already helped fix that, so if you clear cache or whatever, it's there. Another thing is...
So if you were adding text using our text tool and seeing that there was a little bit of discrepancy with the background color that we provide matching with the bag, we've gotten that all fixed up now.
Yeah. Another thing is that we've really updated the pixelation and the low res. So if you look at the images, they should be a lot more high res. And then the last thing is the background for this bag, that's where you can choose the background, that section is going to be actually removed from the page.
So with this process, as you've seen here, the background is something that we automatically match for you. We recommend using a transparent background in your actual designs. So the normal field that you would see in your design tool for background design area is actually going to be removed because that doesn't apply to this particular product, which is why you were seeing it not working out previously.
Yeah. And you know, if you guys have any additional feedback, we're still constantly working to improve it. We really hope to make this page better and make it more consumer friendly. And we're trying to reach out to you guys as designers so that you guys better know how to design on this. And hopefully there'll be a sale coming up soon for the bag so you can actually order one and see how they look so that you can better design on these, because we are going to be launching a lot of new products with this kind of process. And we're really excited, and so we hope you can watch the video again. And we'll be launching a fuZe education page shortly. We're taking a lot of your questions and we're putting them on this page so that it's a lot more transparent and clear exactly how the process happens and what we're doing and how the product turns out.
Yep. So please, if you do have more questions about these bags or about our fuZe printing process, please chime in and let us know. You can log on to our forums at forum.zazzle.com, and we do have an official thread for feedback on this in our Create forum. So please send us those questions and we'll be happy to address those.
And now to take some of the questions. One of the questions was, is this washable? So actually, this bag, because of the substrate is so closely adheres to it, yes, you can, as long as the bag is washable, you can throw the bag into it. Another question that we had is like, how durable is it? You know, a lot of iron-ons, you can like kind of pick at it with your nail.
They crack.
But if you try, this is like, it's a very advanced technology. So you could, I mean, obviously if you want, you could sit there for hours and pick at it.
But it's very flexible.
Very soft. It's hard to show it on camera.
Yeah, you don't see the cracking at all. If you bend it, it's very flexible along with the fabric.
So you don't have to worry about it not staying on.
Yeah, very durable.
Are there multiple sizes for the gym bags? There's currently, like I said, we just launched the beta. There's just one size for the gym bags. We launched this just to keep it simple and straightforward while we got the kinks out, and then we'll continue to launch new products with this process. And do the bags have pockets inside? So they do not. This is a very kind of basic bag. It's got a kind of a waterproof covering though, so you can wipe it clean with a damp cloth. So these are the American gym bags.
A pretty good size, so you can fit a good amount of stuff in there.
So if you have any other questions, feel free to post to Liz on the forum. I know Liz is probably the only one who responds, but everyone within the company takes a look at it, and including the engineers to customer service to even our CEO logs on. And so we really appreciate your feedback, and we value you guys as a design community, and we're really excited to move forward with this exciting process.
Yeah. One more last question. Where can I suggest other products? That is a great question. We love to hear from our designers of what type of products they're really hoping that we launch that they can design on Zazzle. We do have actually an official thread in our forums for all of those new product suggestions, which I take a look at every week to pass along over here. So please go again onto our forums. That's forum.zazzle.com. And in our forum that is called Feedback and Suggestions, you'll see that there's a really big thread in there that says new product suggestions here. You can put in your ideas right there, and I'll be sure to take a look.
Yeah, and it's new product marketing manager, I love looking at and love getting suggestions. Understanding that sometimes it is very hard to get certain products, but we do look at yours, and we have a lot of really, really fun, exciting products coming in the next couple months, so stay tuned.
For the gym bags, these designs, are they glossy or matte?
They have is it weird to say an in-between? Because they're not glossy per se. I would say they're more matte, but then they do have a sort of a sheen on it. So you can see, this is probably the best example to show, the background and everything. This one looks a little more glossy, but it really depends on the design, I think. So.
Okay, well, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be sure to let you know the next time we'll be around for a Zazzle chat. Again, please chime in on our forums, and hopefully we'll see you there. Thanks.